Let's do it again, Matt, and welcome everybody to Fine 99 of Guy Party Podcast. I am Al, one of your hosts, half of Guy Party, and on the other end, of course, as I said already, we got Matt, Guy Party's better half. How's it going, buddy? What's up? How you doing?
How are
things? How are things?
I'm alive. That's a thing.
I'm about to crack something here too. Also, non-alcoholic, unfortunately, but whatever. But what's going on?
Unfortunately, you're a bachelor right now. You can drink at
10 in the morning.
10 in the morning if you wanted.
I could, but I'm gonna refrain. I have no beer in the house at all. Not one.
Oof.
Not a one. But happens. But anyway, let's get this out of the way. Quick, simple, easy. Guys, check us out on Instagram. Guy_party_pod. We have, of course, our website, guypartypod.com, where you can watch and listen to the podcast on there. And send us any emails or any kind of feedback, anything you guys want to tell us, let us know at guyparty91@gmail.com. And check us out on Twitch. It's down there in the video version of the podcast. If you guys want to check us out on Twitch, we'll be on there. I'll be on there more in the next month than I have in the past 3 months combined, probably. And I'm sure Brooker will be on there just as much. So check us out there, guys. Yeah. With all that stuff out of the way, under the carpet, what's up? How's things? How was your week, Matt?
It was good. I perfected Lego Batman 3. Got all the achievements in it.
I didn't see you streaming that.
It took me about 3 days to do.
Well, there you go. That's probably why I didn't catch it.
27 hours. I just grinded it out hard.
God damn, dude.
Just fucking went balls to the wall.
Heckin' did it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which is pretty nice. Yeah.
It's
And
pretty cool,
then I started playing this game. I've had it for a while and I like dabbled in it, and it's kind of a fun game. It's called Poly Bridge. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. The second one actually just came out.
No, never heard of it even.
It's essentially a bridge building game.
Huh.
But like you have a certain amount of money you can spend, like you gotta keep structural integrity, and like it's almost like puzzly to a point where it's like got one car here, one car here, and you gotta figure out how to get them to their spots without like the bridge collapsing, and like eventually like hydraulics become a thing, so like you gotta like make bridges go up and down. And it is
interesting.
It feels very complex, and I feel like I don't understand it at all.
Gotta put more time into it.
Yeah,
That's it.
Well, it's funny because like I'll spend like an hour on a level and it won't work, and I'll be like, okay, pull up like a picture of like how someone did it. I look at it, I'm like, okay, so I change my bridge to that, and it still doesn't work. And I'm like, okay, it's still not working. I don't know what's not working.
Yep.
But I was watching a streamer play the second game, and it looked like if you just like raise certain things like by one, like you can have a grid in the background, so it's easier to see like are things up one level or something like that.
Yep. Okay, that makes
more
sense.
It looked like he just like sometimes would just move like the connection points like to be a little bit like longer. I guess like the pieces are a little bit longer.
Okay.
I guess that affects integrity. But yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna slowly grind through that. I don't know if I'm gonna stream that at all because it's kind of like a slow paced like game to me.
Think it out. Wait.
Yeah.
Cool though.
Beat
Sounds like a fun game.
the first DLC of Neo.
How many DLCs are there?
There are 3.
Okay.
And I
There's
started
the way
the
there, man.
second yesterday.
Nice. On stream?
Yes.
There you go.
But it still kind of annoys me that I'm gonna have to like play through New Game Plus to get like, New Game Plus apparently to get some achievements, which not looking forward to. But luckily, it seems like actually New Game Plus is the difficulty is not as hard because it seems like the levels kind of stay closer. Like it's like on each level, it's like suggested level is like 160. I went into the next region and it was still like the same rough level. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't have to gain another 100 levels in New Game Plus. I just have to gain 10.
That's pretty good. That makes it less of a grind, I guess.
Yeah. Which is pretty nice.
Pretty cool, I guess.
It's pretty much just getting that better gear, and it's like hoping just that one next better thing drops.
Yeah, that's That's the addiction of Borderlands for me. It's just like, can I get a better gun with better parts?
Well,
Like, more damage.
so
It's like,
the nice thing with Neo, which actually I really enjoy about this game, is if you find something that you like, you can do something called soul matching, where you can use something that's a higher level and just use that to boost whatever you're using up to that level. So like, if you have I have a sword that has fire on it, it has like and a couple other things. I'm like really enjoying it. I like the sword. I like how it's set up. So if I get like right now it's level 150, and then in parentheses +2, which is I guess kind of like almost like OP in Borderlands 2.
Okay. Yep.
So if I get like a sword that's +3, it doesn't have to be like the same kind of sword. It can be any melee weapon.
You can just
I can soul match it so that way I can make my sword +3.
There you go. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's pretty nice. You can do it with armor and everything too.
I feel like Witcher would have benefited from that in some way.
Yeah. Maybe.
Damn. Cyberpunk.
Maybe in the next Witcher Cyberpunk game, maybe.
Get those genitals +4, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, that game's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to play that game.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
it's gonna be so good.
One thing I like about Neo is I'm able to track my deaths. Like it tells me how many deaths I have throughout the game. So it's gonna be nice to be able to like get a total final count once I hit that last achievement.
That's, I mean,
how many times did I die?
Yeah, completely different game, as you know. But GTA, of course, has the same thing.
Yeah.
And I died once, and I just from the car blowing up fucking pissed me off. I was so mad. But anyway.
Also, the cool thing is I guess it's GeForce experience. It's whatever like came with like NVIDIA. It's like one of NVIDIA's like softwares.
Yep.
If it's turned on, it can actually record like every death you have.
Yeah.
So I think somewhere on my hard drive there's just like probably a solid 20 minutes of me dying at least.
Hit F2 to capture this video clip. I was like,
well,
okay.
That's the thing. It does it automatically.
Oh.
So I don't even need to push a button. It's like when I save a little green dude, which are called Kodamas, when I defeat like a non-respawnable enemy or boss or complete a mission, those all automatically get saved, and deaths automatically get saved.
I feel like that's going to take up a lot of space.
Yeah, I need to find out where that's going.
Yeah.
I think it might be somewhere on my external, which is 2 terabytes.
You're fine then. Never mind. Nah, you're good.
But I need to find out where that's going for sure.
I downloaded something yesterday, and I was like, how much space do I have left? 1,777 gigs. I was like, it's downloaded.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Downside, though, I found this out the other day. Neo 2 is not on Steam yet.
Oh.
Because I think Neo started off as a PlayStation exclusive.
Mm-hmm. I think you're
Neo
right.
2 isn't on Steam yet. It doesn't even have a store page yet.
I feel like if Neo 1 is on there, Neo 2 is eventually coming. So
that's what I hope.
I think it'll be okay on that one. Did I just delete something?
Yeah, it was released for PlayStation on Neo 2 was released on PlayStation on March 13th.
Gotcha. Yeah, it wasn't too long ago, right?
According to GameSpot, Neo 2 will release on PC sometime in November. God damn it. Of course, no official release date. But November is when Cyberpunk comes out.
September.
Oh, is it September when it comes out?
September, like
November.
September, like 17th or something, something like that. Yeah, so you're good. Yeah,
I'll take it.
Yeah, all September, all October. Yeah, so
that gives me plenty of time to perfect the game then.
Yeah, I know it's mid-September, so it'll be fine.
And then
it'll be fine.
Started playing Lego DC Supervillains.
I saw that. That looks fun.
Yeah, Lego games are always pretty solid.
It was really fun, actually. The comical.
You create your own little villain. And I made him look ridiculous with like a crocodile jaw and a mohawk and a race car around his hips. And I called him Crocodilius Mobilius.
Perfect. Aptly named.
So, yeah. Maybe
it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. And it felt like one of those characters I texted you about it from the Key and Peele East vs West football game skit.
Yeah.
So eat that. I'm working through achievements on that. I'm like grinding out Hub World stuff right now. Which I might do more of today. I'm not sure yet.
My my God, my voice.
But haven't touched any achievements in that yet, and there's 20 or DLC in that yet, and there's like 25 DLC achievements. Which shouldn't be too hard because I know in Lego Batman 3 it maybe took me about 2 hours to do all the achievements in the DLC.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
nice.
It shouldn't be too bad. And then the last thing I started playing, because one of my viewers wanted me to see me perfect Half-Life 2. Never played Half-Life 1.
Oh, there you go.
I started playing Black Mesa, which is like a fan reimagining remaster of Half-Life 1.
I was watching it play yesterday. It looked like, God, what I was thinking to myself. I was like, it's like almost like a mixture of like a not GoldenEye, but like a later kind of like maybe like a World Is Not Enough kind of.
Yeah, I mean, so
James Bond kind of, and then like so early Call of Duty. Or
you're not like it's pretty good. So I was reading up on it before I bought it. Like I was gonna just play the original, and I was like, well, I know Black Mesa came out, and I know Black Mesa.
Yeah.
Is like I think something to do with the first game. I looked up and
I have no idea.
I was digging into it, and I was reading articles, and so I don't remember where I saw it, but it was like, yeah, it originally started off as a fan project of just like remastering the original game, and then Valve went ahead and said, hey, if you want to make this for commercial release, go for it. Like we're giving you consent and the right to do it.
Oh wow!
And
cool.
Yeah, because I mean, first Half-Life came out like 20 years ago.
Yeah, like 2000, 99, 98?
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
Early thousands, if not late 90s, yeah.
98.
Yeah. Damn.
And it was something where it seems like the people that were working on it were just slowly putting out new levels and new, like, further again into the game, that stuff. Because it's kind of like all one go. There's not really like there's loading screens in between parts because it's like old school stuff. Because I guess it might be still using like the original source code and just updated graphics. But like you'll see it pop up on the screen, say something, and it's like, okay, now you're in a new level. But there's no like loading screen or like anything like that to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently, I think just this past March, the final level was done.
Damn.
Yeah, and they worked on it for like 5 years. But it was fan-made, so I'm sure those fans were not obviously working on it
100%
40 hours a week.
Yeah. Or maybe they were, and...
Yeah, maybe they were.
It took that fucking long to do.
Because I was reading the final level, like, they took a lot of time to do, because apparently the final area was kind of a letdown for fans originally. So, like, apparently the final level was, like, they were really trying to...
revamp it,
nail it down of what it could have been or what it should have been, type thing.
Nice.
But I'm enjoying that, and it's I'm
good.
6 hours in, and I have 4 achievements.
Damn, I don't think I have many achievements in the game I'm playing now. So it's like
I started it, and I was like, okay, this will be good because like I can grind out a bunch of achievements, and then 6 hours later I have 4 achievements. I'm like, well, shit.
Fuck. Hey man, happens to the best of us.
Yeah, but I think I will definitely at some like after I beat it and play through Half-Life 2, I might go back and grind out achievements in that. Yeah, but I think that's gonna be a later thing. I would think I want to actually just play through the entire Half-Life series now because I'm really curious to see how 1 and 2 connect. Because I've seen the beginning of 2, and it doesn't make sense for where 1 takes place and happens and what's going on.
Gotcha.
So I'm kind of confused.
There you go. You'll get it.
Yeah,
you'll get it. You'll tie it together. So yeah, speaking of games and achievements, I just started playing GTA 4 again. And I'm like 8 hours in, and I have 3 achievements. So if that tells you anything, I mean, because I'm not doing any side stuff right now. I'm just doing the main story to beat it in less than 30 hours to get that achievement. Which I beat the game so many times already. It doesn't affect me. I'm not rushing through. I'm just kind of just going through it. But yeah, I've only got 3 out of 55 in like 8 hours. So. I mean, some of them will just come organically. You know what I mean? Like, unlock all the islands. That's going to happen within like the next couple hours. Like, do this mission. Do this mission. Yeah. Like 20, maybe 30. Last time I actually checked, it was 23.
Because I just checked,
And
there's a total of 88 story missions.
okay, nice, quarter of the way done.
So if you did, yeah, I was gonna say you're a quarter of the way done, and if you have what? How much? 6 hours in? Not
8.
even? 8? Okay.
Yeah,
So
kind of on track. We'll
yeah.
see, but
Yeah.
it's only gonna get harder.
I'm
so.
sure. Yeah, and I'm sure also some of those missions are quite short.
Some of them are, yeah. So yeah, exactly. So we'll see how
But,
it goes. But a lot of these achievements are fucking side stuff. Like,
Yeah.
get 3 strikes in bowling. I got 2 already. I was like, fuck. Like, I just missed the last one. But I'm not gonna go back and do it because it's just wasting time. So
Yeah.
successfully date a girl and get into her house. Okay, we'll get that later. Play darts. Play the cube game. Like, do all this stuff. Get all the packages. Like, I'm doing that all later. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it all. I just want to get the story done in less than 30 hours because I don't want to do all that shit and then do the fucking story again. If it does take like 25 hours, like that's another, 25 hours. I
Yeah.
could have just been playing something else.
Yeah.
But GTA is a fun game. I love GTA 4. I forgot how much I enjoyed it. It's a good game. I love the ragdoll effect. People hate that in that game for some reason. I don't know why. I love the ragdoll effect.
I love
But-
ragdolls in
Oh, it's so
any
good.
game. Anytime
good.
an enemy goes right, like that's what I
Yeah.
love about Borderlands 3 when I shoot someone with a shotgun and they just like go flying up into the
Yep.
sky ragdoll. I'm like,
Oh,
I like that.
Yeah, pretty cool. But in GTA 4, like, it's just you clip somebody with their car, like the physics of it is like
Mm-hmm.
pretty on point, and the graphics still hold up from a game from 12 years ago. Like, it looks really, really good still. So, as you mentioned, though, you did point out the fact, and I didn't even think of it until you pointed out. I was like, it's really dark. It's gray.
Yeah, it's very grayscale.
It's like it's not to the point where it's like noir or anything, but it's like, wow, it is
It's like
pretty
all
dark.
the buildings are grayish and like
Yeah.
it's like shit, which one was it?
There's no color.
I think it was like Call of Duty 4? No. I remember someone pointing out one of the Modern Warfares were like very darkish and like gray scaled almost, whereas like all like grayish colors and stuff like that might have not been for it, might have been a later game. And like when someone pointed that out to me, it was like, yeah, that now I can't unsee that. And when I pointed it out last night, I'm like, that's all I'm gonna see if I ever play this game again. It's like
Yeah.
just all the buildings are gray or dark brown, and there's like there's nothing that's really vibrant or like pops in the world. It seems
no
like
saturated colors or anything. It's just different shades of brown, black, and gray. It's like,
Yeah.
well, I guess I didn't think about that. That's why like some of those cars like in the game like really stand out. If it's like a yellow like sports car or something, it's like, oh wow, that's nice. Like, or an orange or a green, like, oh cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I started playing that. I did not think, I thought I got more achievements than that, but whatever. They'll come in time.
Yeah.
So I'm playing through GTA 4, loving it, absolutely loving it. And been playing a little bit less of Animal Crossing now that I'm back on GTA. I have more time to actually stream. But so on my Switch, actually, this past week I got my skins for the Switch. So it looks pretty fucking cool, man. I really enjoy the colors.
I like the Joy-Cons. I don't know how I feel about the yellow, to be honest.
I like the yellow, but like it actually looks really like.
They look very similar in color on my end, but
Oh yeah,
not.
the green,
Like
because
mine's
it's
like
like shadow blue,
yeah.
green, but they're pretty close in color no matter. Like even right now, like me looking at it, I can tell just because I know. But like dude, the skins they cover everything perfectly.
Nice.
Everything's open. It's a lot of really thin spots, but dude, I really like the way it looks. And plus, like the skins are kind of textured a little bit.
I
On
was
the
gonna say
Joy-Cons.
it looks almost a little bit glossy, but like what?
So this one, the yellow is glossy,
Okay.
like shine, and these ones are just like kind of a matte finish. So which
Okay.
means like the Joy-Cons are like textured, so they give you like a little bit more of a grip, which is I like that.
So even more textured than like the original was?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep, for sure. So it's really comfortable to hold and play. So
Nice.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And I did this Switch console too, but it's all hooked up. I won't show you right now, but I posted on the Insta. So I enjoy it, dude. It gives it a little bit more flair, and they're cheap, so it looks
Nice.
cool for what it was. A little bit tedious to apply them.
I could
Yeah.
imagine.
It's because there's some really thin strips
Yeah.
of material there. You have to like get perfectly lined up. So
Yep.
It took like 45 minutes to get them all laid out on there because
Okay.
I kept like taking my time and made sure everything
Yeah.
lined up perfectly. So it was good though. But play more Animal Crossing, GTA 4, and of course just Borderlands 1 achievement grind on that. I got 3 yesterday.
Nice.
Pretty
What are we
much.
doing, Moxies?
I don't know, man. After GTA, I want to do a lot. I want to do a lot of this first. At least after I beat the story, so it shouldn't be.
Now's the time to do it while your wife and dog are not in the house.
Exactly. My God, dude, those take
'Cause-
so long.
Exactly.
But if we can just do the way we did it before, that'd be ideal.
Where one of us plays and the other just kind of sits there.
Or either way, yeah. But like one person level 1.
Well,
or
yeah.
2 or
Yeah,
5.
that's what I
whatever the
mean.
fuck. One person OP.
Yeah.
You or me now in Borderlands 1. I will probably I'm almost level 60, so almost maxed out. 69, I believe, or
I don't remember what my max character is on the original.
or is it 72? So there's 72.
No, I think it's
69.
69.
69. Hey,
Yeah.
and 80 now is BL2. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, yep. So I'm hoping to beat GTA. Hopefully at least majority of the way before the new DLC drops in Borderlands 3. But we talked about it last week, so whatever. But yeah, that's all I've been doing pretty much, man. Nothing else kind of new. The gym's open again, so I can
Nice.
finally go to the gym, but I am so fucking sore.
Yeah.
Like, it's surprising how two like and a half months is like,
Yeah.
it's just like my back, like my shoulders, my rhomboids are fucking sore. My shoulders are
Yep.
sore. My legs now legs are just so fucking sore.
My
Damn it.
my county on June 4th is supposed to be going from like the red phase to the yellow phase.
Gotcha.
Where red phase was like only essential businesses can be open,
Mhm.
Stuff like that. Where yellow phase is like, okay, you can potentially go back into your business, like, have to do X, Y, and Z. Like, obviously, restaurants are only going to be able to let a certain amount of people in and
Yep.
stuff like that. And
Ridiculous,
it seems
bro.
like usually 2 weeks after that is when everyone
Things
kind
open
of
up.
goes into the green phase. Or June 4th is the last day of the red phase. June 5th
Gotcha.
will be the start of it.
Yep.
So hopefully in the next, week or two, I'll be able to get back into the gym and actually do work in the gym, which means it's going to cut down time on my streaming, obviously, but I'm fine with that because I need to. I miss it. I want to get back in.
Yeah. Being
rough.
cooped up in your house is like not being able to do much. Sucks ass, but what are you gonna do?
It's nice being able to stream a lot, but it's like one of those things where it's like the past, I think, week or so, I've been telling like all my viewers, I'm like, hey, I know you've been seeing me stream a lot over the past, month, but starting in a week or two, it's about to cut down a whole lot to like maybe 1 to 2 days a week again.
Yep. So yeah, it is what it is though. That's life. That's the life of a working person.
It is.
But it's fun. Whatever. I'd rather be working than not, I guess.
Yeah. Same.
It just sucks just sitting around.
Yeah.
It was so fucking boring. But anywho, that is my week.
Anyway.
It wasn't too extravagant, but it's been crazy. Yeah, I'm now on my own for the next month. So it's gonna be a lot of streaming. A lot of streaming here now in the next couple weeks. So try to make the best of it. So I think GTA will be a fun game to 100% on stream.
I think it will be.
Oh hell yeah! But let's get into some news there, man. Let's talk news. I actually have an article pulled up about this. But speaking of GTA, I've been hearing some rumors and stuff that GTA 6 is of course in the works. As of course why wouldn't it be? And I've heard a time frame of 2023 to 2024 release.
Okay. I did see a headline. I didn't actually pull up the article, but it was like it won't be released for PS4.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, definitely not.
So
absolutely not. But I think I saw something else. I don't know if it was like Game Informer, like Games Radar or some bullshit, saying that it's rumored to be set in Vice City.
I think you've mentioned that before.
But I don't know. But that's just complete speculation, I guess, at this point still. But apparently the main story is done. So
Yeah, I mean, like done coding or like the
like done being
story.
written.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume that would have been done
Oh yeah. But like
for a little bit now.
so I guess if that's written, I mean the location should be kind of floating around somewhere out there. You know, somebody probably leaks some information.
Location definitely is probably set at this point.
Yeah. So it's like, does that have validity? I don't know.
I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be set if you think about it. They can still use vague terms of go to bar or go to gas station or go to bank or something like that. Like,
oh yeah, but
go to beach. Like,
yeah, true.
I feel like the location could easily change because it goes, oh, well, we have a bank in both cities, or we have a well-known beach in both cities,
or just make a new whole fucking city entirely and put a beach in that one.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but apparently it's rumored to be in Vice City, which I would absolutely love. Vice City is probably my favorite GTA game. Then I think like 4, then it goes down from there. But I like Vice City a lot. Just the 80s, the music in the game, the cars in the game, just the setting. Plus, I like Ray Liotta. He's a good actor, so him as the main voice was just really good game. It was a really good game. But yeah, I would be really, 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 really excited to see it happen in Vice City. But anyway, moving forward, as you just mentioned, that PS4, it won't be on PS4. GTA 6 won't be on PS4. Pretty much all new PS4 games that are coming out after July 2020 must be able to run on PlayStation 5 from Sony. This is coming from Sony telling the developers to do that. I think that makes sense. If you're going to do backwards compatibility, I think that from here on out, all these games, in the next, I don't know, what is that, 5 months, has to run. Because say it comes out PS5 holiday 2020, which is still pretty much confirmed. That makes sense. If you're gonna do backwards compatibility, all these late gen PS4 should be able to run on PS5, right?
I mean, like obviously I don't know much about it, but I feel like that's more of a hardware thing than a. Like I wonder what in the coding makes it not
backwards compatible.
Be able to
Because that was the whole thing with PS3 to PS4. Like PS3 was like apparently a nightmare to like fucking make a game
file system or something like that.
Something like that. It was really weird for like PS3 games to like
I think
ever be able to be backwards compatible or have PS2 games run it. Like I was like, why? Why would you make it so difficult for that to do? Like we your Sony PlayStation, just make it kind of seamless. Like I don't know. I guess it's much easier said than done, but I don't know. But apparently, starting July 13th of this year, Sony has told PlayStation 4 game developers that all new titles submitted for certification must also be compatible with PlayStation 5. This means all PS4 games received by Sony for testing after the middle of that month are technically forward compatible, playable on Sony's next-gen console. Though it is up to each game developer to ensure this is the case. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. But that makes me really, really fucking hope that Last of Us 2 is still playable because it comes out in June.
Yeah.
I was like, well, if you don't have to have that deadline, fuck it. We're not going to do it for PS5. We'll just do a remaster like we did for PS4, 3 to 4. I was like...
Last of Us 1 came out fairly early in the PS3 lifecycle, though, didn't it?
Right. What year did that come out?
I thought that came out in like 2014 or something.
Not
2014.
No, it'd be a lot earlier.
Like 2011? 2010? Maybe not. I don't know.
Drum roll, please.
Oh, wait.
North America, July 29th, 2014. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, you're right. 2014.
Wait.
Yep.
You sure?
Following this announcement... What's up? So it's a 2013 action developed, blah, 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 blah. So it was released in... It was...
2013.
Oh, I'm looking at PlayStation 4 right underneath the release. I'm sorry, worldwide, June 14th, 2013. I apologize.
That actually came out later than I thought it did.
Yeah, 2013. I'm sorry. It came out for PlayStation 4 remastered July 29th, 2014. My bad.
So that was like right around the time actually PS4 dropped, wasn't it?
I have no idea. I don't know when PS4 came out.
Release date for PS4 in North America was November 15th, 2013.
So yeah. 8 months later or so. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I
but
thought
yeah,
it came
but,
out
I mean,
before the PS4, but I'm wrong.
it was released on PS3 originally worldwide,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
remastered for PS4. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm really just really hoping. I'm thinking it's going to, because it's going to be one of those heavy hitter games for Sony.
Yeah.
And PlayStation in general, So I'm really
Yeah.
hoping it'll be, but why not? We'll see. But June 13th or July 13th forward, everything pretty much has to run. But I guess it's up to the devs to make that to ensure it happens. So anyway,
Kind of branching off of the GTA talk real quick.
I
Take-Two Interactive, who's known for like GTA and Red Dead, and they also own like obviously Rockstar and like 2K and a couple other games.
Yeah.
I think
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Or gaming companies.
Borderlands and stuff is all under that
yeah.
umbrella. Yeah.
Apparently in a earnings call, I don't know when this was. Oh wow, this is almost 2 weeks ago.
Still relevant.
But they said that they plan to publish 93 full games over the next 5 years, which is the strongest in the company's history. And they kind of like flesh it out of what's what, where 63 of the games will be core gaming experiences, 17 will be mid-core or arcade, 13 are casual, and out of those 93, 72 will be on console, PC, or streaming platforms like Stadia, and the rest will be exclusively mobile.
Well, some of those aren't playable then for me.
And 67 will be like normal, like pay to play like a normal game, like you just pay $60 or whatever. And then the remainder will be free to play.
Okay.
Which will probably have microtransactions. I wouldn't be surprised if half of those were, or majority of those were, mobile games.
That's crazy to have over the next 5 years to have that shit planned out already like that. Like,
yeah, I mean, they must be talking to all the guys who develop for them and go, okay, what do you have planned? And all the developers are like, GTA 6 and this and that and this and that. I would like to see Rockstar do more than just GTA and Red Dead, though.
Yeah,
have you seen like I feel like I've seen a graph before of like Rockstar's lineup from like 2000 to now, and it's like there's like 2 or 3 games every year, and then GTA 5 came out.
Sorry,
and it's just like GTA 5, nothing. GTA 5 for the new consoles, nothing. Red Dead
2. Yeah. But think about what those games are. Like how big GTA 5 was for them. I don't see. I mean, I can see why they focused on that exclusively for a long time, because like it made them over $6 billion. But I do agree. I would like to see another Bully game at some point. But think of all the awesome games Rockstar made for like PS2. Bully.
That's what people are saying. Like it was all these games by Rockstar, and then also
LA
GTA
Noire.
5 came out, and like just after GTA 5, there was nothing.
I would like to see that too, because they are a really good developer. Like I love all their games pretty much.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find that.
It's one of my favorite PS2 games. So good. What else did they make? LA Noire. Did they make
Max Payne?
Max Payne. Yeah. Fuck. They had a lot of really, really great games. So I would like to see them either bring those titles back or make some new stuff like that. Like,
yeah, I put up a quick picture on Google, and it says 2008 GTA 4 Midnight Club.
they had the Midnight Club games, yeah.
And then I can't see what that next one is, but next year there was like another GTA game. I can't zoom in. Something with GTA. I don't know if that's a DLC or what. And then some other game I didn't hear of.
Yep.
But in 2010, Red Dead Redemption. 2011, LA Noire. 2012, Max Payne 3. 2013, GTA 5. 2014, nothing. 2015, nothing. 2016, nothing. 2017, nothing.
Fuck. 2018, Red Dead 2. Like, son of a bitch. Yeah, but dude, they have so they have Red Dead, they have GTA, LA Noire, Bully, Max Payne, GTA, Midnight Club, Beaterator. I'm not sure what the fuck that is.
Yeah, I think that's
Manhunt, Agent, The Warriors. That was a fucking awesome game for PlayStation 2.
I never
Warriors
played that.
Was
that was
so
one based
good.
on the movie, right?
Yeah, so good, dude. Really, 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 really fun. Max Payne, Midnight Club, Smugglers Run, they did the Italian Job. They did a Thrasher video game. What? Skate and Destroy. But anyway, yeah, like GTA, like those Midnight Club, Max Payne's, like those are. When was the last time you played a Max Payne game?
I never played a Max Payne game.
Really?
Nope.
But Max Payne 3, when did that come out?
20. I just had that up.
Fucking. It came out on PlayStation 3. Yeah, yeah. So, like, come on, man. Those are fun games. They're like. I guess I wouldn't say they're like this. I've never played Just Cause, but like seeing people play Just Cause is kind of like just kind of missions and stuff like that. Not the whole craziness where you can attach yourself to a rocket and fucking go crazy, but it's I don't know. You ever play fuck, what is the game for? It was on GameCube. Oh man.
Probably not.
Fuck it. I'm gonna draw a blank for the next 5 minutes, so I just won't even bring it up. But it is kind of the same. I was gonna say the same vein as that, but like, yeah. I can kind of relate to like a Just Cause kind of game right now or something like that, but not as ridiculously crazy and like outlandish as that is. But whatever. Anyway, yeah.
But
I would like
pretty
to
much the guy also said, you know, this is not all these, or we're assuming not all these games is gonna come to light. This is just kind of a snapshot of where they currently stand and what their plans are.
Yeah.
So obviously, I wouldn't be surprised if 93 all didn't come, but if it was only like, you know, 2/3 of it, but that's kind of where they see them at right now.
Yep. Yeah.
But then the private division also announced that they're going to do a Kerbal Space Program 2. Is expected to be out, or it is done and expected to be out in the fall of 2021. Which I never played those games, but it looks interesting.
It got pushed because of COVID, right?
I'm not entirely sure, but didn't get any word on the next GTA. Naturally.
Okay. Cool.
So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. So I guess I got another article here. Speaking of PlayStation 5, PlayStation's Jim Ryan has pretty much come out and reaffirmed that PlayStation 5 will be coming out still holiday 2020. So it hasn't been too affected. But Sony Interactive Entertainment's president and CEO Jim Ryan wants to give us an update on where things are with the PlayStation. We spoke to him back in November of last year about the firm's ambitions for PS5, but back then PS5's biggest threat was its competitors. Now it's COVID. Is there going to be a delay? Blah, blah, blah. He said he wants to put that to rest. PS5 will launch this year globally, and its first-party games are on schedule. But that doesn't mean it's business as usual for the console maker. So it goes into saying pretty much how COVID has and hasn't affected it. So pretty much what I want to take away from that is it's not being pushed back to like, spring or whatever, summer of 2021. It's still holiday 2020. So that's pretty much in stone, I hope, at this point.
Yeah.
But I mean, if that's their president and CEO coming out and saying it's coming out holiday 2020 globally, I'm pretty sure it's going to come out holiday 2020 globally. So I'm happy with
Unless
that.
something major happens, and
yeah, dude, this whole year has been a goddamn roller coaster. Ugh.
As in roller coaster, as we start at top and it's just going downhill constantly.
Yeah, with some corkscrews and some fucked up loops going on there. But yeah. It's just, man, now this is a bunch of widespread rioting. It's crazy what's going on right now. Like, ugh, wow. Anyway, what's this about a new Amnesia game you posted?
Yeah, so apparently it sounds like the studio is working on a new Amnesia game, and it aims to deliver something similar with its next game.
So who's the developer for that?
That's a good question. I actually don't know off the top of my head.
I'll look it up.
Frictional, I think.
Frictional.
But it's
Frictional Games. Yep.
Really read through this article. Screw me.
Fuck.
But essentially, it sounds like they're gonna dive deeper. The article says promises a deeper kind of horror that grows over time. So it seems like it's not gonna be like it starts off super creepy. It seems like it's gonna be a slow
Descent into Madness
build. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm looking at screenshots from Amnesia. Oh, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah, and like I
Wow.
played a little bit of the first two and just never finished them. Uh, and I feel like after playing through Alien Isolation, like this October, I'm just gonna sit down and play through both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait till October to play them because that's a spoopy month.
Spooky month. Spooky, yeah, spooky.
But it sounds like it's essentially gonna be like a slow build.
Okay.
Okay. It sounds very similar to Soma, where Amnesia Rebirth will take a similar approach in storytelling. Strongest connection between Rebirth and Soma is that we try to put players into a persona, into a situation, and we spend a lot of time convincing them that they should take that situation or the situation that they're in seriously.
Okay. At first, be like, okay, this
So-
isn't too serious. This isn't crazy. This is, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay, this is. Oh wow.
Yeah, it seems
We're
like
in
it's
some
just gonna be
shit.
like a slow descent into getting crazier and crazier, which I'm kind of down for.
All right.
I like that more than just being thrown right into the middle of like messed up shit.
Yeah. Not my kind of game, but yeah. I guess if you play like Fear and like Prey and all the like, stuff like that, like yeah, you might want this, but no.
I was actually just talking to someone in my stream the other night about Fear and like how good that game was. I remember when that game came out, I had to put it down after like the first 2 hours because it got to me.
Oh
like-
shit.
Well, it's just like
Fuck me.
there's a couple
crazy,
parts in
yeah.
it where like I very vaguely or very not vaguely very clearly remember the one part where like it's fairly early in the game.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know it, it's pretty much about this like supernatural girl that's like following you and haunting you.
No thanks.
And like there's at one point, her name is Alma. There's at one point where you're like in like a water treatment plant, like
Okay.
you're walking on rafters, and at one point like you gotta go down this ladder. Like as you turn around to go down the ladder, all of a sudden she's just standing right behind you. And
No
it's like,
thanks.
it's one of those things where like your character's looking down as he's getting on the ladder, and then he looks up and she's just there, and you're just like, holy fuck! And then you like run, you get down the ladder as fast as you can, you turn around as you get off the ladder, and there's another guy right there that just like disappears,
Fuck that.
and it's just like fuck.
God damn it.
But then there's like other parts where like you're in like the sewers down below, and you're like in this long hallway, and it's dark, and all of a sudden you just see her off in the distance walk across the like exit, and it's just like done.
I'm not going over there.
Done.
Fuck that. No, thank you. I'm gonna hang out here.
But yeah,
Yeah.
like to
Fear
this
me
day,
in
like
first encounter
that.
assault recon.
Yeah,
Didn't
they're
know
like
that.
they're like a special weapons and tactics SWAT team.
Nice.
For like special
The
supernatural shit.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Huh.
Um,
Interesting.
but yeah.
Interesting.
Um,
Nice, dude.
so hopefully
Nice,
Amnesia.
nice.
I don't know if it has a date yet, but I'm be excited to see what happens with it. And how
Gotcha.
it's received.
Nice. Huh. So, speaking of new games being released, I mentioned this was coming out before, but Nintendo Switch just received a boatload of 2K games, and I believe they're all on there as of May 29th, which is 2 days ago. So that brings the Borderlands Ultimate Collection, I think it's called.
Mhm.
That which
The Handsome
includes
Collection.
no, it's because it includes one as well.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the Ultimate Collection. It's pretty much. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the Legendary Collection. So it includes Borderlands, Borderlands 2, Borderlands pre-sequel, and all the DLC.
Interesting.
So that's pretty fucking good. It's only it's $50, $49.99. So it's not full price, but
Yeah.
I mean, for having purchased the games probably each twice, 3 times already at this point. 3 times at this point.
I was gonna say 3 times.
Xbox, PS4, and PC. Yeah, I might not buy it for a 4th time because, especially being able to play it on PC now, then going back to playing on like a handheld Switch, which is I'm sure it'll be a good experience, but it still won't run as good as it would on PC now and look as good. So I'm like spoiled now. But and then XCOM and BioShock, which brings BioShock Remastered, BioShock 2 Remastered, and BioShock Infinite, the complete edition, all on Switch 2 days ago. So I think they're all $49.99, $50. So if you haven't played them or if you want to play them on the go, they're available now. So might not be a bad time to purchase. I think I'm gonna keep my Switch for like the Mario and the Animal Crossing and like the all, like those kind of games. Just keep them on there, like Celeste, like stuff like that. I'm gonna keep those kind of games.
Platforming, first party.
Yeah, on PC and
yeah,
PlayStation.
It would have to be a really good game for me to buy it on Switch that I can't get somewhere else.
Because that's the whole thing. Like, because there's so many games on Switch that you can't get. You can only get Nintendo. So I'm gonna keep them separate, pretty much. Like I can get PS4 and all titles across PC and everything, but like you can't get Odyssey, you can't get Breath of the Wild or anything. Just only on that. So I'm gonna keep that just for that experience. So if that makes sense.
I understand.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But speaking of new games, another new game. Jak and Daxter get a new game?
So it's just rumored right now.
Okay.
But apparently it originated on 4chan, so obviously we gotta take it with a grain of salt.
Oh, 4chan.
But there apparently have been legitimate video game leaks from 4chan.
Okay.
So there's a chance he's telling the truth. In any case, the claim is that Bluepoint is working on a project called Jak and Daxter Re-Trilogy as a PlayStation 5 launch title.
So
it will
like
presumably be a remastered or remade version of the original 3.
So kind of like a Crash.
Yes.
And Spyro. Nice.
Which I remember playing these games when I was little. I didn't own the first game, so I never beat the first one, but I owned the second and third. And they were really fun games. It was almost like or at least the second and third game were like a GTA for kids almost, because they were like, you were in a city and there were like space cars around, kind of, that weren't on the ground, but like they hovered.
Yeah. Yep.
And like you could go between like walk level and like fly level, and like you could just jack cars off of people, and like the cops would get on you. And
really,
it was a really good series, and it was like a super solid. It was funny. It was like kind of serious at the same time.
I've never played one, unfortunately.
It was super solid.
Okay.
If they had a PC port, I would 100% pick that up.
I probably would too, because I have the Spyro, or not Spyro. I don't have Spyro remastered.
Crash.
I have Crash on Switch, so that might be something I would consider picking up on Switch, just to kind of have that on the go.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was super solid. I would if it's only PS5, that would be like a thing that goes okay. Like I won't pick it up on launch, but maybe a couple years down the road, okay, that's one of the things I can justify to buy a PS5 for, to play this old trilogy again.
Yeah, why not?
Playing.
Okay, I was the Crash. Crash was my game, so that's what I was playing. That's what I was doing. That's why I had to get that. Actually, the wife got that for me for my birthday one day. 1 year.
1 day?
2 years ago? 1 year. Well, it technically was 1 day on a specific day, like 2 years ago. But yeah, I got home from work and just like, there's a balloon and the game just sitting there. I was like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. So we just played that all night. So yeah, that's cool, man. I would like to actually get into that, because I've seen so much of those games, even like playing like Naughty Dog's other stuff. It's Naughty Dog, right?
I mean, I think
no.
original.
No. Wait, no. Why am I thinking Naughty Dog?
No, it's Sony. No, it is Naughty Dog.
It is Naughty Dog. Okay, so I was right. Okay, so like even like Uncharted and stuff, playing those games, they have like Jak and Daxter, like little references and stuff, like little.
That's what I've heard.
In Nathan Drake's house, he has like a little plush doll of of Jak and Daxter. It's like, oh, cool. Like I would like to play those games, because Naughty Dog, that was like Crash, like that was.
Yeah, they had super solid.
Yep.
Games.
Did they do Ratchet and Clank? No, right? I don't know. Anyway, I would like to play that. If it comes out on PC or Switch, which I'm sure it will come out in one of those, I would like to play them. So, anywho, I like to touch on something that's not game related.
Go for it.
So SpaceX their Falcon 9 launch apparently was completely successful on Saturday, May 30th, so yesterday at 3:22 p.m. EDT. SpaceX Falcon 9 launched Crew Dragon's second demonstration missile from Launch Complex 39A at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. This test flight with NASA astronauts Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley, I probably butchered like the first guy's last name, sorry, on board the Dragon spacecraft returned human spaceflight to the United States. Crew Dragon will autonomously dock to the International Space Station at about 10:30 a.m. EDT on Sunday, May 31st, which means it should have docked already. Yeah,
Yes.
I have to look that stuff up. So it says tune in here. So Demo 2, this launch is the final major test for SpaceX human spaceflight system to be certified by NASA for operational crew missions to and from the ISS. SpaceX is returning human spaceflight to the United States with one of the safest, most advanced systems ever built, and NASA's Commercial Crew Program is turning point for Americans' future in space exploration that lays the groundwork for future missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. And I don't know. It was scrubbed a couple days prior due to like pretty heavy torrential downpours and like
I think it was weather, right?
Yeah, pretty much weather related. So, yesterday there was a 50% chance it was going to get canceled again, but it went into the go phase and they launched successfully. So hopefully, I wonder if it's docked. Let me look this up because it should be
I think
docked.
I saw that it did. I thought I saw a picture on Reddit or Facebook or something of it about to dock.
2 hours ago. A Crew Dragon spacecraft docked to the ISS May 31st, less than a day after making history as the first human orbital spaceflight from the United States in nearly 9 years. Oh, dude, successful. Success. Oh, man, that's awesome. That's like the first commercial spaceflight, right?
Yep.
So, man. Oh, that's fucking awesome. I love space. I love all that. Just craziness. It's just like so much engineering and fucking just so much science packed into one fucking fuselage.
A whole lot of science.
Whole lot of science. Numbers and yeah. Numbers, metal, and fuel. Let's put somebody on top of it. All right. Just blow them the fuck into space. That's awesome. But that's pretty amazing, dude. 9 years. First time in 9 years. They did that shit. And it's like, holy fuck. What does that mean? What's the next step now? I want to go. Pick me. Pick me. You're too tall. Fuck.
Too heavy.
Damn it. Son of
Too
a
big.
But yeah, man, that's amazing. I will like to see what happens in SpaceX in the coming years, and maybe potentially other companies that can come out of this now that it's feasible. So, where are those billionaires at? Come on, start them companies. Jeez, what are you guys doing?
I don't know how much more you have. I only have one more thing.
I mean, I had something else that I might just touch on quick, but pretty much it for me.
Mine's quick. So pretty much, as I think we mentioned before, Sea of Thieves is coming to Steam on June 3rd, which is actually in 4 days from now. I think we mentioned that progress will carry over. It's like anything you've done on Windows Store.
Yep.
And like, you know, progress carries over. So if you played on one, you can carry it over to Steam. But apparently, I found out crossplay will be available. So like, if I have it on Steam and someone has it on Windows and someone has it on Xbox, we could all play together.
That makes sense because Xbox is, you know, a Windows Microsoft thing,
which is pretty cool. Yeah. So that means like I could buy it for Steam, get achievements, and still play with people on that I was playing with on the Windows or whatever.
Yeah,
nice, which will be pretty nice.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know exactly how that's gonna work with joining up in parties, but
yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, load times will be different between Xbox and PC. I'm sure. I guess there's not many.
I mean, it's just loaded into the world,
loading into the actual game, and then you're just seamless. I think, right?
Yeah,
that's cool. Cool. Yeah, that's how kind of how it was with Borderlands 3 too. If you had it on Epic, I think your save was able to go over to Steam. I think with some minor hiccups, I believe, but I think people were able to do it. So that's cool. That's nice. That's nice. Speaking of, oh god damn it! Now I just have something else. Until June 4th, guys, on Epic Game Store, the Borderlands Handsome Collection is free to keep. forever. Free to get, free to download, free to play forever. So yours to keep if you want to do that. But I bought it for like $5 on Steam. So if you wait for a good sale, you can get on their platform. And I guess the only other thing I have that's not gaming related is Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Apparently is getting a sequel. I did not think it would.
I guess it did well,
I guess it did well enough that it's Paramount Pictures and Sega confirmed the news on May 28th, with director Jeff Fowler and screenwriters Pat Casey and Josh Miller returning to develop the follow-up. Sonic the Hedgehog stars Ben Schwartz as Sonic, of course, and Jim Carrey's in there. But when the movie hit theaters just in time, it made $306.8 million at the box office before every theater shut down for COVID concerns. So it's number one early 2020 movies when it hit digital, and apparently, it did well enough to warrant a sequel. So I did not think that was gonna actually happen, but I won't go too much more into detail on that. I still haven't seen Sonic. However, if it comes out on maybe like Hulu or Netflix in the next couple of years or so, I'll watch it. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to see it.
The budget was 81 to 95 million.
And they made 306 pretty much 307. They made 200
in box office, so that's 200 million profit
plus. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I love Sonic. I love Sonic 2 was like one of those games I had for Sega that I played the shit out of. So, I mean, I think I would probably like the game. I like Detective Pikachu as a movie. I don't see why I wouldn't like Sonic as a movie, But I guess it's all the writing.
Yeah.
But who knows? Whatever. But I was just kind of taken aback that they would do a sequel to it. I don't know. But whatever. But that's all I got, dude. I'm not gonna yammer on anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I got anything else.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's wrap it up and put a bow on Fine 99 God Party Podcast. We'll catch you guys next week. Take it easy.
Bye.